See how bad it gets today with the trolls. So I'm only running like 30 minutes behind, guys. It's been a rough morning. So, and I got to change the scenery. I'm sitting on my bed today because we got the bed full of shit over there. So can't mess with it today. It would have took 2 hours to get everybody moved and redone, and I'm only gonna be on for a minute because I got a bunch of shit I want to do today too. So I saw where ACR was kayaking, man. That was pretty cool watching the sun come up there. So let's see here. Have you got a notification? Huh. 40 seconds into it and no notifications. Hey, what's up, TD? Good morning, brother. I'm running behind, man. I was supposed to be on 30 some minutes ago. What's up? Good morning, Justin. So is the microphone good, guys? I don't know. I'm still trying to figure these things out. Technical. Ohio, what's up, brother? Good morning. So see how you guys, man. I know I've been in 2 weeks since I've done a live chat, but we've been working nonstop, man. All right, good. So the mics are working. Awesome. But yeah, so we've been busy as shit at work. So we finally have a day off. Actually, 2 days off. I only had 1 day off last weekend, and that was a little rough. So Patriot, what is up, man? Patriot Independence. So how's everybody been, man? Hope everybody's been doing good. Hope everybody's been getting out, touching some grass, working hard, whatever y'all fucking. It's going, man. I'm in a weird mood today, dude. We got rain last night, and we got a cold front coming, so I've been in a weird mood the last couple of days, dude. Got a lot going on at work, a lot going on at home. Trying to figure out the move to Missouri and figure out what we're going to take and what we're not going to take and who we're going to take and who we ain't going to take, and it's a lot. So. And then, I mean, I was watching this thing today on YouTube, man, that the weather system that is coming in is freaking crazy, man. Like they're saying that Florida is going to get freezing temperatures. Like, that's crazy. It's a Survivor, man, MREs. Oh, no shit. Hey, deer season starts here for us. Well, it's already started here for us for like black powder and bow and stuff. But gun season actually starts next weekend. It might have been this weekend. Is this the second week? Yeah, this is the second weekend in November or the first weekend. It's the first weekend in November. So ours don't start till the second weekend in November. Franklin County, they start October, the second weekend of October. So they got like a month before us to gun hunt. So, but we've been seeing a couple. I got a corn pile I'm gonna put up, and I'm gonna put the blind up today and get it set up to where I can get mom in within shooting range of one and see what happens. Yes. They're saying Tuesday or like Monday night, Tuesday, or I think it was Monday night or Tuesday night. It's going to be like 20 degrees something here, like in the 20s, and that's crazy for November, man. It's not even been. I mean, we've been waking up. Some mornings been pretty chilly, like low 40s, and then by 11 o'clock it's in the 60s, 70s outside. So it's just, man, you can't. The weather is crazy. Like you just think you're getting used to the warm weather, and it's cold snap. Then you get used to the cold, and it comes back warm. So it's just North Carolina. Yeah, I know, man. I heard they were going to call for some snow, but I think Tennessee is fixing to get some snow too. Like I think it was what I heard was Tennessee up northern guys like all that. Levi was just talking about it. They were going to get snow. He was going to go duck hunting. So I guess being in snow is good for duck hunting. I'd be at home trying to stay warm, but yeah, me too. I got one full one that we've been using back and forth on the heater and the grill, and then I'm gonna go get a couple more filled up just to have backup plan. I got 100-pound cylinder, but I need to get it filled. But it's like $75 to get a 100-pound cylinder filled, and for the 20-pounders, didn't it go down? Oh, so we get them filled at Ace Hardware, like this little hardware store. I'm sure everybody's got a local hardware store. They do it, but now they used to do it for like 17 and some change for the tank, but now they weigh the tank and do it like that. So when the last time I went, I got 4 gallons of propane. It was like $15, man, like 15 and a little bit of change. My turkey season here don't start for us till April. Like turkey season in North Carolina starts in April. Randall, what's up, man? Good morning. So right now it's deer season. I think squirrel season's in. I think that might be later. I don't know. I haven't. Dangerous. What's up, brother? I haven't been up to date on all the hunting shit. I like hunting deer. I don't really. Homestead Medical. Good morning, brother. Good morning. I don't really hunt squirrels. I mean, we used to go squirrel hunting just because we were bored. Walk around with a 22 in the woods is fun, you know? So we would go squirrel hunting, and we never really saw a whole bunch of them. I did one year, I got like 4. I just off and on. We would just skin them up, put them in the freezer, and then when we had enough, what I do is I'll fry them, like put them in buttermilk, tenderize them for a little bit, get some of that gaminess out of them. Then I'll bread them like I do chicken, deep fry them, and then when they're done, almost about 3/4 of the way done, I'll throw them in a pot of barbecue sauce and boil them for about 20 minutes, 30 minutes, and eat them like that. That's not bad. Southern States did it for $14.86 to fill a 20-pound tank. Ours, I think, was like $1 more. We don't have a Southern States here anymore. They closed the Southern States and opened up all the track. TMT, what's up? They closed the Southern States and opened up Tractor Supplies. Because there was a Southern States in Lewisburg and a farm supply shop, and they were cheap for stuff like that. But yeah, I've done that with rabbit too, Justin. Squirrel pot pie rabbits. I just like frying them and then put them in the barbecue sauce. I do my chicken wings the same way. You can ask Mama. I'll grill the chicken wings till they're done, and then I'll get a pot, throw all the chicken wings in it, pour my barbecue sauce in it, and set that back on the grill so it heats up the barbecue sauce and like boils them, like simmers them for a minute, and then you take them out of the barbecue sauce, and it's the best barbecue wings. So yeah. It's they closed all of them, dude. I don't know. It was like because we didn't really have a farm. We have a farm supply like food store in Youngsville, and I need to go up there and check on the chicken food because I used to buy a 50-pound bag of like their laying mash, but it had like oyster shells and all kinds of cool shit in it. But it was like $13 for this huge sack of it, and it lasted forever. Gray Wolf, good morning, brother. And it lasted forever, it seemed like. But the stuff we get from Tractor Supply, it's good. I get a 50-pound bag of laying mash, like laying feed, and a 50-pound bag of the scratch feed, and we mix it together, and that's theirs. And I get these blocks. They're like $17, but it's got like fat and seeds and corn and all kinds of shit, and I just set them in there. And our water thing was messing up, and my boss man got rid of all his chickens. So he had these really cool water containers. They were like $50 water containers each. He let me get both of them for $30. So I have 2 water containers in there now. Hey, I don't know if she wants down or. She said, no, I was going to live with Dad. You want to live with Daddy? All right, you don't have to. But yeah, so now they're going to have that. Yeah, I'm about starved, dude. I haven't had breakfast yet. The only breakfast I've had is, of course, my monsters. And a bowl of packing in some dip. But yeah, other than that, it's been great. No, so Mama Bear, I'm going to let Mama Bear shoot the deer. So I fucked up too, guys. You know what them slugs are? The ones from Tractor Supply? So I got Tractor Supply the other day, and I didn't know this about certain things. I guess I'm just ignorant to shotguns. So look, Mama Bear's got a 20 gauge, okay? So in Tractor Supply, all I saw was shotgun slug, SST shotgun slug, 5 cartridges. All right, so I checked them out. I was like, man, they're pretty fucking badass, dude. If you want to, I'll shake one out. So this is a bummer too, man. So look at this bitch. It's like a projectile in that motherfucker, homie. Like it's badass. I got a dog. Somebody just gave me a dog. Can you see it? He's dancing, the dancing corgi. So I got him home, and I was like, well, shit, man. Like I don't know much about these rounds. So I Googled it. I got on a YouTube thing. They're for rifled slug barrels, okay? And it says on it, for rifled slug barrels, right there. I don't know if y'all can see that. It says right there, rifled slug barrels. I'm like, well, fuck, mine's a smoothbore. So I got on YouTube and seen if somebody could. I quit buying layer feed from Tractor Supply ever since they got caught adding. Oh, no shit. Yeah, that's what I want to do, and it's cheaper. Mine are laying like crazy still. But anyways, back to the slugs. But yes, I would much rather have like homemade shit here, like from the local co-op, and help them than I would buy anything from Tractor Supply. But Tractor Supply is close and local, and thank y'all for the gifts, man. I can buy those now, and my YouTube, since I guess so many people have sent them that it's built my stuff up where I have a couple opportunities to send them during live chats. But anyways, back to the slugs. So these fuckers don't work in Mama's shotgun. They don't stabilize when they come out. So that's $32 worth of, that's 10 rounds was $32. So if anybody has a rifled slug shotgun, 12 gauge or 20 gauge, 10, what's up, Metal? Adrian, what's up, guys? So if anybody has a rifled 20 gauge shotgun that you need slugs for, hit Twin up because I have some. Because I don't think I can take them back because I don't have the receipt for one thing, and I don't know if they take ammo back. But I just gonna have to try to find some regular slugs for Mama Bear. I'm gonna go to the local gun shop that I go to and see if they have any non-rifled slugs. I want just something I can shoot out of my smoothbore. Hey, Travis, what's up? Travels with Chanis. Thank you, Travis. God bless America. I can't talk today. Thank you for joining me. But yeah, man, like that sucks because those are badass, dude. Like I was so happy. I was like, man, I got Mama Bear some badass slugs, dude. Like she's gonna have a rifle bullet coming out of this bitch. But I guess since it doesn't, you have to have the rifling to spin it so it'll stabilize. Now, the guy I watched on YouTube about it said you can get a rifled choke to put on the end of the shotgun, and when you shoot it, it'll give it enough spin. But they tested it and it didn't work. So you have to have a rifled shotgun barrel for these. So Twin gets online to see how much a rifled Mossberg 520 gauge 24-inch rifled shotgun barrel or 28-inch, I don't know, whatever the rifle bore is. They were all out of stock. So I was like, well, shit, man, spend $32 on ammo, then go spend another $300 on a freaking barrel. Nah, I'll just go buy some cheap slugs from the gun store. You know where the receipt? They should have it like a. But no, that sucks. But yeah, we're gonna keep them. But if anybody needs them, like $30, y'all can get them. Because especially if have I seen the 50 caliber? I own a 50 caliber. So yes, I have. I've shot them more than I probably should have with all the freaking ammo prices going up. Oh, did y'all hear too? About they're not gonna tax the suppressors or the short barreled rifles anymore. So they're trying to get it to where it'll just freaking not be a problem now. Hello, TTV. Yeah, I was watching something on that Coley and Noir did it, and they were talking about how it was no, ammo's not returnable. I could probably take it to my local gun shop and be like, hey man, I got these. Can I trade them for something? Because those guys know me. So, but we'll see. I don't know. It's probably just gonna sit in the gun. Sit in my ammo can until either somebody A needs them or B someday Twin gets a 20 gauge rifled shotgun barrel. I don't know. I'm doing all right today, brother. How are you doing? Yep, 2 more suppressors sitting in the safe at the shop waiting. Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, so man, January 1st, they killed the fucking tax stamp on the $200 tax stamp on it. So they're trying to pass a law to where it comes out of like I was sidetracked this morning trying to get ready for the live, but that's awesome that we don't have to register those bitches anymore. So that $200 is gone. They have no way to trace it. So I've got some stuff I'm going to do too, man. I got a upper I'm going to get. Yeah, you can refill the shotgun. Justin does it. Hey, thank you, brother. I got, and the thing is, man, I got a 12 gauge and I've got tons of slugs, tons of buckshot and stuff. But I really wanted Mama Bear to go hunt with her shotgun. So we're probably just going to go get some buckshot. ACR, what's up, brother? Probably just going to go get like 10 rounds of buckshot and try to find 10 rounds of slugs. That'll get her for a couple weeks on hunting because she's not going to shoot 20 rounds out that fast. Like, no. So, but we got the corn ready. We also got I got to put the blind up today and get it like staked in so if it rains and the wind blows, it doesn't blow it away. So get it, and we're going to go touch grass today. Mama Bear and I are going to walk up, just put the 10 millimeters on and, just go for a stroll in the woods. I ain't going to carry a pack or a chest rig or a rifle or anything. Just going to put the 10 millimeter on. I might tote my shotgun with some buckshot in it just in case we jump a deer up, So, because back there, man, I don't know if anybody remembers that one that me and Mama Bear did. It was a patrol video where we actually found that area that had the 4 scrapes. Like they were scraping they're rubbing the trees, scraping the ground right there. So there's plenty back there. The best starter carry gun I would say is either a 38 revolver or a 9mm. Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. Y'all can check out the bed for a minute. Maybe y'all can see a random dog itching. But yeah, the best handgun for beginners is a 38 special revolver or a Glock 19. Just something practical, something safe, and train with it. And when you train with it, you'll get better with it, and you get better with it, then you'll be able to go on and you won't be a beginner anymore, and you won't have to worry. You can just go out and pick out what you really like. Or just go to the local gun shop, be like, hey, I've not shot a lot of guns. I want to learn. I want something for protection, and see what they say too, because with there, you can put stuff in your hands. You can pick it up. You can, see what feels best, because some people like Glocks. Some people don't like Glocks. Some people like revolvers. Some don't. So it's more personal preference. I'm just a Glock guy. I have 4 Glocks. I'm probably going to end up with another 1 or 2. and possibly a 10 millimeter 1911. Not sure if I'm going to buy that yet. So I got to sell the AK first. I'm going to get rid of it. All right, I'm coming back, guys. Sorry. So I'm going to sell the AK and I'm going to buy a couple uppers. YouTube warning. I'm going to spell first before you come in. Oh, we got a troll. Yeah, if it's a robot, they would at least be able to spell correctly. What does it say? You're going to cancel your stream in 5 seconds or some shit? I know. You have, violate. I have violate. Yeah, I have violations everywhere, man. I can't help it. Who's that? Oh, because they're moderators. Those Robert, good morning, brother. Those are all my family. If they got a blue wrench next to them, they've been with me for a while. A lot of them have been here since the beginning of me doing live chat. So they're all my moderators. Because once the YouTubes kick me to the algorithm and we start getting 50, 60 people in here and a bunch of them are talking shit about us being drug addicts and pedophiles and all that shit, then I have people that'll look and like take care of it. Yeah, 10 gauge. See, I'm trying to get Mama Bear shit so she can actually shoot it, because a 10 gauge that's a damn man's shotgun. But yeah, so I'm ready to get Mama Bear deer. You don't want to be like me, homie. You don't want to be like Twin. It's a rough life sometimes, Don. But I'm looking forward to getting to Missouri. I miss Casey's Pizza. I saw fucking this video. This kid got Casey's Pizza for his birthday. And I was like, damn, he got a whole one. I've ready for a whole one. I can dismantle my whole rifle. I don't know. So we got Diva, Shorty, Blackie, Miracle, and their mama. They're only in for a little bit because it got shitty weather yesterday. But I got the most of them up here. They go outside and shit, man. But and when they use the bathroom, they go outside. But they're just good puppers, man. And we really have. My problem is who I'm going to get rid of when we move to Missouri. That's the problem. Wax slugs, that would be badass. So, Demo Man, explain that to me. Yeah, they're trained. Yes, they are trained, especially Sassy. Sassy's trained to protect Mama, and Miracle and ZZ and all them are just love bugs. But they ain't gonna let nobody come down here on me. What is a wax slug? So you just like cut shells. I've heard of doing cut shells. Like cut the shell a little bit and it makes it go out more velocity. I just load them, but I'd like to know what them wax slugs are. Wax poured into. Oh, so it goes out like a slug, and then when it impacts, it shoots all them pellets everywhere. That would be pretty badass. She's trying to get out. Yeah, definitely, man. I'd love to be a mod. So what is the advice I give somebody who's using a rifle the first time? Most of the time, hold on, guys. We got Mama trying to get out. Sassy's got to go potty. So, and then that's not food, dog. Mostly and it's hard to explain when I don't really give people advice unless we're like I'm there shooting with them. You know what I mean? Like I'd have to see how you shoot first and watch me shoot, see how you shoot, and then I can give you advice. I don't really give people advice over the internet anyways, because they hunted with wax slugs when we was a kid during the Great Depression. No shit. Slugs were new and nobody could have. Yeah, so that's pretty fucking dope though, man. You want to go outside? Hey, she wants to go out too. Here, mamas. There you go, baby. All right, y'all. Now everybody's gonna be up. Now there's one. There's Miracle. She's coming up because she'll just sit on my lap. What is it, Mama? This is the one that was the lone survivor of her litter, and we didn't think she was gonna make it. Remember when I showed her and she fit my little palm on my hand, guys? Now look at her. Now she's just a big head dog. And there's Blackie. This is one of Sassy's puppies. Blackie or Daisy. I call her Blackie because that's what we named her. But look at them. Now there's Diva. Hey, can you give me a hand here? All right, babies. Y'all got to sit down. Come on. Yeah, trigger discipline, sight picture discipline. Make sure you know what you're shooting at. Make sure you have a good sight picture. Make sure you know what's behind you or behind your target, because if you miss, You don't want to smoke some innocent bystander. Let me tell you like that. He said, Dad, just random shit, dude. We just talk about random shit. Yeah, I'd like to try the random, the dragon's breath. Like I watch that shit is expensive, man. If you can find them, they're freaking crazy expensive. We got a gun show coming up like the 20 something of this month. I was hoping my YouTube would come in. Death in the Book, what's up, man? Savage, what is up, homie? You gonna join cadets? Any advice? Just do what you get in shape and do what they tell you to do, brother. Gotta run, gotta later demo man. You gotta run, you gotta do push-ups, sit-ups, and just be ready for whatever and be ready to be yelled at and all that shit. So and yeah, and don't volunteer for anything. Oh, you don't the gun stuff ads? Random shit. No. I mean, you're gonna feel it if you're holding that thing wrong, but it ain't gonna like. I've never shot a gun that like dislocated my shoulder or blew me back to the point where I didn't want to shoot it again. Or I never shot a 44 and hit myself with the head. It's just recoil management and know that like the 50 cal is gonna kick a little bit and be prepared for it. But yeah, I've never seen anybody shoot. Well, I have seen one dude that was about to injure himself until I stopped him because his brother-in-law was going to let him do it. He wanted to shoot my 30-06, and I had an old fucking Savage 30-06 that had pretty good recoil, you know? So he's like, he never shot a scoped rifle before, so he puts his face down and slides his face up to where he can, like, touches the scope to his eye. And I was like, well, man, ho. And he was like, Frank was like, no, let him do it. I'll let him do it. I'm like, no, bro, it's going to fucking kill him, dude. It's gonna fuck his face up. Like, there's no reason to let him get hurt. Then he doesn't want to shoot. I was like, slide your face forward back about 3-4 inches. I said, you'll see that little black dot that you're looking through is gonna open up to where you can see everything out there, man. So do it like that. He did that. The 12 gauge ain't bad for me. I had a Remington 870 Express Magnum, so it shot to 3.5 inch shells. And I shot 3.5 inch duck shot, bird shot. I don't think I've ever, maybe a slug. Or I know I've shot buckshot out of it, but it wasn't that bad. But I'm a big dude too. So, and I'm gonna tell you like this, like I told Mama Bear, you could be shooting a 50 cal. When that freaking deer walks out and you see it, your adrenaline's gonna kick in, and you're not even thinking about how bad that gun's gonna kick. You're just gonna be thinking, please don't miss. I want to get this buck. You know what I mean? So. What should you do if the ammo stuck while firing? I carry, for my AR-15, if I get a stuck casing, I carry a paint can opener where I can reach up in there and pull it out. And if it's a stuck bullet in there and stuck casing, you're not gonna be able to shoot the gun anyways. And yeah, I hunt deer. Yep, we hunt deer. Skeeter, thank you. Yeah, we hunt deer, and like we could hunt bear and pig here, but we don't really see a lot of them. Huh? Who did? Where, yesterday? Mama Bear almost had a squirrel yesterday. Live security service. Everybody in the chat. Mark number 4, what's up, bro? I have an old 1897 with cone clue and she. Yeah, I bet, dude. Like there are some. I had I got double barrel 12 gauge, man. Fucking old hammer gun, and the single shots and the damn double barrels they kick because all that pressure is going out. A semi-automatic uses gas to recoil the chamber and the action back. So you're losing some recoil with that because the gas is being used. A pump is still got places where the gas can escape when you shoot it. Okay. Now, when you shoot the old double barrels and the old single shots, they all go right out the freaking barrel. Like all the pressure goes right out. Like there's no port for it to leak out. There's no magazine for pressure to go in. It all goes out the barrel. That's why I like using them too much. I like using those the most for turkey shoots, like where you need like the tight pattern and you need all that pressure. Like I like doing it like that. The biggest deer I've hunted was probably a 12-pointer. The biggest deer I've harvested was an 8-pointer. So, yeah, exactly. Poke my life, exactly. Like you, what about that squib round that Kentucky Ballistics shot out of a 50 cal and had to stick his thumb in his throat because parts in the rifle blew through his shit? That's why, guys, you got to carry a medical kit with you. And if you need a medical kit, go to Prepared Citizens and use my code TAS, and you'll get 10% off. Like, this is the one that we were letting Mama Bear carry, but the dogs chewed the strap on the fucking... Daniel, what is up, brother? Hey, man, I wish I could have got up with you when I was in Missouri, brother. But next time when I'm out there, if we're just visiting, I'll get up with you. But we're planning a move out there this spring. To I'll announce the date and stuff later when we actually know. But we might have found something out there. There's guns within reach of me right now. Yes, I can't. Pat, what is up, brother? What is up, man? How'd the paint stuff go, man? Yeah, dude. When I get out there, dude, I want to get up with you, brother. And like, I got to see the Kansas City Chiefs Stadium with the Royals right there. Went through downtown Kansas City. It was awesome, dude. Like, it was awesome, especially where I was at. It was just awesome. So, H4895, you can go as low as 30 with. Really? What do you? Come on, girl. Come on, mamas. You coming back up? Yeah, Shorty's not feeling good. She just hurt. I got some really good flea medicine, so we don't have fleas anymore. But her ears have got something where she's been digging at the back of them, so she's got little sores and shit. And when we, well, fucking block them because you're a moderator. So if they keep spamming up the pad, just fucking block. Where I was in, where was the fucking town I was in with light fighters? Jesus Christ, man. Smithville. I was in Smithville. I think it was Smithville, and then, oh, thank you. Yeah, the dogs are a pain in my ass. A big, huge, giant one right now. Yeah, we was in Smithville. So I went up to this lake. We rode around the lake with light fighters, and then I went to one of the national forests. I can't remember. Lord have mercy. See, that's why the dogs are a pain in the ass, because we're so tight in here. We got Maddie, us, everybody in here, and these dogs. That's why. So, but yeah, we were up there, man, and then we went through Kansas City to go to like the ground. Oh no shit, dude! Daniel said he was born in Smithville, like right there. We were like 10 minutes from MCI Airport. Like, it only took us like 10 minutes to get from the airport to Light Fighter's place. Like, it was awesome. Like, it was awesome, man. And Casey's Pizza is the best. Like, I'm freaking head over heels in love with Casey's General Store. And I didn't know that you could buy liquor at the damn convenience stores there, dude. That is crazy. Like, I don't drink a lot of liquor or anything, but I just thought it was cool because here in North Carolina, we got to go to like an ABC store. Well, I did. When we left the event, when the FTX was over, we stopped at a Casey's. I got 3 pieces of pizza, a large coffee, and a airplane bottle of Jim Beam and dropped it in. Homestead, I will, brother. Definitely. And but yeah, I asked him because it was like 6:30, 6:45. And in North Carolina, you can't buy any alcohol before 7 a.m. or after 2 a.m. So I walked up, I was like, hey man, can I buy this? And they're like, yeah, dude, yeah. Like, I'm like, okay. And Light Fighters came in and I was like, hey man, can I buy this bottle of whiskey? And he was like, yeah, man, it's a convenience store. I was like, but it's only like 6:45. He was like, so they're open, you can buy it. I was like, okay, so I got one. And poured that, man. It was the best cup of coffee and the best pizzas, man. Did you lose? Can you hear me? It's the damn thing on my phone. Hold on, guys. Can you hear me? Well, you were sitting right next to me. Moving up my way, Page County, seen on my main channel. No shit. The mic is cutting out. All right, hold on, guys. It's the damn cord. I know what it is. We might have to. Can you hear me? Because I might just help me out. That's probably why, because the damn dogs are bouncing off of it. Come on, girl. Get up here. Get up there and lay down. If not, I'll just unplug the mic. Lay down. Dude, if they're going to put them outside, it's going to have to go because I'm not going to. Money you can buy. Okay, so if there's counties in North Carolina where you can't even buy it. Lay down. Oh yeah, hey man, no problem. All right, good. If it's, I guess when I moved the cord because the dogs are coming in and out, and that's why I get so freaking frustrated in here. You go, yeah, okay. Like, come on, Merrick, you want to come lay with Dad? Come on, you can come lay on my lap. Come on. Here, big butt. Come here, I know what you. There we go. You want to just lay with Daddy? Come on. There, that's all she wanted. Yep. Bye-bye. Hasta la vista, baby. So my other microphone, Mama Bear would have, but the magnet that connects the little clip that you can clip it to shit, the little uh, magnet broke out. Like I need some super glue, and I don't have any apparently. So I need to get some. Well, I haven't seen hardly shit in the trap. Like it's hard to. Because they got to pay a sheriff, patriot for sheriff. Yeah, that's pretty badass. So let me turn this on because it's starting to get warm up in this bitch, man. The doggies make it warm. So you can stay warm, camper, and keep warm in the winter. So the other camper wasn't as nice as this. It had rips and shit in it. So what we did is we just put a bunch of tarps over top of it. But I bought a new Mr. Buddy heater because the old one we had didn't work. It's not difficult, but it's not easy. Like it'll be warm up here. So I'm on the opposite side. All my gear and shit over. This is mine and Mama Bear's bed. So up top it stays decently warm, but from like where the bed starts down, the floor, it's cold as shit. Like it's just cold. Top G, what is up top? Hey brother. So I mean it's all right. We're gonna put more tarps on it. I'm gonna put 2 or 3 more tarps on it because it does help keep the hot air in. And I think I'm gonna have to get a bigger heater. Like I've got mine is what does it say? It was like the BTUs on it. Does it tell you? They have one. They have a bigger one, and I had to get this one when that was the only one they had. Now they got a bigger one that does like 8 to like 12 or 16,000 BTUs for $99. So when I get paid again next week, I'm probably going to go get the bigger one. But for now, we do have heat. It's not the best heat. But last year we also used a Coleman propane stove, and it was dual burner. So when it was just chilly, you put one burner on. When it was real cold, you put both on it, and we kept decently warm in there. Also, a trick is to keep a fan on the floor so it circulates the air, like the air is moving, so it's taking the hot air, sucking it down, blowing the cold air up, so it can get warm. It does all right. Well, come to Missouri, bro. Come to Missouri, because North Carolina right now is just not the best place for anybody. Like, there's a lot of people. Like, it's decent if you could get a good place. Diesel heater, that would be dope. That would be well. Plus, I live in a camper, bro. So it does the moisture content down here is if it's wet and damp outside, it's wet and damp in here. If it's dry, it's dry. If it's cold and wet outside, they do cause condensation, but we have airflow, so it doesn't really cause a lot of damage. Yeah, the heat rises, cold goes down. So it'll be warm as shit up here, like 80, 85, 90 degrees up where the ceiling is, and then down the bottom it gets cold. But 8 kilowatt diesel heater on a 2. Really? Damn. Shit, man. I saw something else I want to get. I think I posted it on the the post section on my YouTube. I found a tank to hook to my generator that'll it's like an auxiliary tank that makes you have more fuel capacity, and you can run nonstop for 72 hours without filling up. Diesel heat is dry and feed exhaust outside. Yeah. I figured, man, what this one is, we got an indoor safe propane heater. Propane lasts what? How long did that tank last when we were running it? Like a week? So I'm running about 20 pounds of propane a week, give or take. If we put it on high, it'll probably be a little bit more than that. Probably 30 pounds, 40 pounds maybe. What? Stop. Hey, you got to help me out here, man. Shit, I told you I need to go outside. Anybody want some free puppies? Come get them. Yeah, we had a kerosene before we had the campers, and we were in a tent. We just put tarps over the tent, like 4 or 5 big tarps, and put a kerosene heater in it, and that kept us alive. Like it was rough at times, but it kept us alive. But in here, it's so confined. We got so much shit in here and people, and there's just no room for a kerosene heater. And you can overheat in an area. Like I don't want it to be 900 degrees in here. Like we don't sleep good when it's hot. I just want it to be warm to where it's comfortable. Like the dogs aren't freezing, we're not freezing. Now, if I had a big house, I would have kerosene heaters or a wood heater. Like when we get to Missouri, I'm going to have a wood heater in the house and the garage area. Like I want to have warmness. Like when I go, because we get the one we want, 2-car detached garage, and or anyone down there that we can. That's gonna. I just want a detached garage so I can do my YouTube stuff. But a 2-car one would be great because I can set my gym and my workout area, and then on the other side, I can put like YouTube stuff. And I want to build a couple bunk beds and like a gear thing. I want a big like a shelving system, like made out of plywood. It's got things where you can hang your plate carrier, your LBE, a place for your pack, a place to set your rifle, a shelf on top for stuff. Kind of like the Spiritus guys, when you see them do their videos and they're in their like team room, they got all the lockers behind them with everybody's gear set up in it. I want something like that in there. So I love heating with a blue flame heater. That sounds pretty good too. But for the camper, the little buddy heater works. They got another one that's it's bigger and it sits on an angle, so you can put it in front and it's like bent back. Because in here too, the one about ours, all the heat goes up. I had one of the big disc ones you put on top of a propane cylinder, and it just everything around it was cooking. Like it was just throwing heat everywhere. It was just way too big for this little camper. So Mercedes, no shit. Oh, that'd be cool. Now I wanted to get that outside heater. It was a wood burning fireplace that stays outside and it has ductwork run off of it, so you can pump it into different places. And I would have loved to have had that. I could start a fire. I could pump one into my storage camper and one into here and just keep them warm. Like try to keep it climate controlled, because man, we went both advertised as same kerosene. No shit, huh? But problem with kerosene is the quality can. Dad got kerosene from Shell and it stunk so bad. Then he went across the street and got kerosene. Yeah, that's what I noticed too. And I noticed the dyed kerosene burns shitty. Like they dye it, so it's like red dye in it, and that stuff burns like shit, man. So, but no, we're doing all right. The test is going to be when it gets to 20 degrees. I have my thermometer. What is the temperature in here right now? So it's 74 in here with no heat, and it's probably 60 something outside. When you go out, you can tell a noticeable difference when you come in and out, right? Like how cold. Yeah, it's with the tarps being on it, and then when the sun gets on it, it does warm up, but it is kind of difficult, man. Yeah. The problem is with long-term convenience for us is this kerosene is damn near $7 a gallon in North Carolina. At last I looked, it was like 6 something and some change. So that's a lot compared to propane. With the propane, I can get a 20-pound cylinder filled for $16, and it lasts me 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Plus, I cook with propane because I have the outdoor grill. So, Levi, what is up, brother? No shit, dude. We might have to look into that. You see, the top just said with the remote, and Patriot was like, you can remote control them from like the bed or the shitter if you're cold. Yeah, that's pretty cool, man. Try to turn this a little bit. So, yeah, that's so the. I didn't. What is this one? It's not really a buddy heater, but it's the exact same thing as a buddy heater. Mine's just OD green instead of red, but it works good for the camper. I would like to get the bigger one, so we're gonna use this one for now, and then next week when I can afford to, I'm gonna get the bigger one. And like I told Mama Bear, if we got to, we'll just clear a spot and run 2 of them if it's that cold. So, but once I got a new tarp put on this, I'm out of tarps right now. Like I don't. So when I get the money to go spend $70 on another tarp, I'm going to try to put 2 on. That way it insulates it. I also thought about going and getting cheap like bales of hay that people like have been wet that I can't feed my animals or put in my dog houses, and stack them underneath the camper. Okay, put them all underneath the camper, underneath the pull out parts, and then I have some of this old underpinning shit that's laying around and kind of putting an underpinning. Pilgrim, what's up, brother? Mama's here. Do you want the microphone? You can at least try it. You can hold it. Mama's in a mood too. Everybody's in a shit mood down here today. That's why I was like, I need to do a live chat, because sometimes it's rough start down here for the live chats, getting everybody in and dogs quiet and all the shit done and moved. And today was just one of them days. So I figured we do an hour, hang out with you guys. I'm gonna do one tomorrow too. She wants down, babe, I guess. Black. Aussie chick. Good morning or good afternoon where you're at. I'm sure it's afternoon there. But no, we're gonna do one tomorrow too, because I need to catch back up and get my numbers back up and get everything going again. So this month when I get paid from YouTube, try to buy some more gear, more stuff to do. I'm working Master Blaster. What's up, bro? I'm gonna try to revamp some of my ruck. Since I learned so much at the Light Fighters event of what I need and what I don't need, and you know, it's winter time's coming, so I'm gonna need more of the cold, wet weather gear, especially here. I missed you too, Pat. I missed everybody. Like, I love you guys. Like, and Pat, you're one of my fucking best people on my channel, bro. There's so many people that I love on here. Like, one day I'm gonna meet everybody. I was so awesome meeting Light Fighters, and then I'm like, man, I gotta meet everybody. Like, why can't Mama Bear and Twin be blessed with like to win the lottery where I can just buy a mobile camper? Like, I just put a big drivable fucking Winnebago, best one I could find. Put a trailer on the back of it, and Mama Bear and I would hit the country and just go all over meeting everybody. Go up into Canada to see Adrian and Master, and I'd love to go over to see Top eventually, and that would be a hell of a plane trip right there, buddy. Going over to UK, man, would be awesome though. So yeah, work picked back up. Like, sometimes you guys watch live chats. I'm in here, I ain't worked in a week, begging for YouTube money and begging for cash apps like a fucking broke dude, and that shit sucks. That's not the Twin that I like. That's not. But sometimes you got to do what you got to do for your family. You know what I mean? But like, my boss got some work. We've been working like crazy. Like, I was hoping we were going to work Saturday and Sunday this week, but he just didn't. We have it, but he couldn't afford to do it. His bills are coming up too, Yep, we do. So I have one right here. It's where my air conditioner's cut in. Remember, I put the air conditioner in. We keep it cracked, and the top of the door stays cracked about that far all the time. With the dogs, me, Mama Bear in here, most of the time we don't even have to like have a blanket, or we wear sweatpants, sweat clothes when it's cold. But yeah, it stays pretty warm in here. Like, it's good 20 degrees warmer out in here than it is outside. Thank y'all for the gifts too, man. Like, I got 1,000 little jewels up there, man. Look. Well, yeah, because it's my channel. You know what I mean? Like, if you went on and do a live with yours too, do the same. A pool with a copper. Yeah. So when we finally get our house and get where we want to go, I want one of those tankless hot water heaters. My boss man has never-ending hot water at his house. He's got a outside faucet that has hot water on it. When we clean paintbrushes and rollers, we use hot water, bro, especially when it's cold. Being out in the country, power goes out a lot. I need a more powerful generator. Jacob, mine is pretty freaking powerful. And I honestly, mine's 8,000 watts. It's got a 13 horsepower V-twin air-cooled motor on it, and like about an 8-gallon tank on it, and it pulls everything here, man. But yes, definitely. I've been looking at those little ones. One of the guys at the job site, the barn dominium that we're working on, the guys doing the metal had a little tiny generator, Honda one. It was like probably that big. It was so freaking quiet. Like, I guess because we're used to it, the generator noise just blends out. But like, when you go outside and you can't hear anybody talking to you, like when we're cooking on the grill, you got to scream at the top of your lungs. Like, it's crazy. Dude, yeah, they're expensive to get put in and get operational. He said his tankless heater alone was $1,200, and he said, and you can put about another 1,000 getting everything you need hooked up and pipes run and all that. He said, but you never have to worry about the hot water heater tank busting and leaking all over your house. Maybe a line or something, but not a whole water heater. What? Oh yeah, she's making sure Shorty's all right. But yeah, he's got it's endless, man. He's like, you can put an outdoor shower. He was like, everybody in the house can get in the shower right after each other, and nobody runs out of hot water, and that's crazy. Like, but yeah, we're gonna do some upgrades and stuff and get there. But I'm really hoping for the garage, because I got plans for, like, when people come, like Lee, my brother Lee wants to come out and do some Light Fighters events. Robert at one time was talking about him and his wife coming out when we get situated out there and maybe doing an FTX with us, and everybody would have a nice place to stay. You know what I mean? Like, I want to do the team room out in the garage, because that way when the boys are there, we can go out, got bunk beds, the women can have the house, I'll crash in the team room with them. We'll have a good wood heater. We'll have a place to work on rifles. We'll have a place to lay gear out to go through. It'll be awesome. No shit, Top. That is crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna check it out. Sorry guys. I'm really looking for till we can get someplace where we can get electricity back. I've been looking at temporary power poles off Facebook Marketplace, but I don't know if we're gonna be here long enough to even spend all that money. And then I don't know. It's we'll see. But I would love to get power back on here to where I can just not have to run a generator because it's killing my fucking gas. It's killing my money. Most of my money goes on food right now. 90% of my check goes on dog food, animal food, food for us, and gas for the generator. That basically all we buy. Some nicotine and a beer or two every once in a while. The mustache. I knew it was gonna come. Exactly. I loved it, bro. That was the best, man. Like, but I do know now the holes in my kit that need to be filled. That was the other thing. And I had what I needed, but I have more at home. Like, and sometimes you don't need more to survive. But I am going to get a really nice waterproof tarp that's big enough for me to fold in half and make like a little pop up shelter. I'm going to get a waterproof bivy. I'm going to get the Z sleeping pads and like rain. I want another poncho so I can, even if I don't have the tarp and I have two ponchos, I can build a shelter with one and wear one. Um, and I've also started about thinking about this. I have the big contractor trash bags. I'm going to carry one of those rolled up in my kit. Even if it got to the point where I had to cut it in half and open it up to sit all my shit on to keep it from getting wet underneath, you know what I mean? Or I could just stash my ruck and stuff in it, roll it up, tie it, and it would be waterproof. I mean, I know you can't really do that when you're in the field because you got to get to your ruck and get stuff. But if it got to the point where it was like that, like you could do that. You know what I mean? Like it would be awesome. So just carry it. Plus, they make really good pack liners too. I learned why I don't carry a poncho. So why don't you, brother? Yeah, me. I look like a baby, dude. Like I have no chin, no chin. Yeah. So yeah, definitely. Oh, he said, well, I learned why you don't carry a poncho. I carry two now. I had my poncho with me, so when I went, I had light fighters that gave me a big ass tarp. Oh, it does, dude. Dude, holy shit, dangerous. You ain't lying. I thought the hood was all nice and wrapped up right. All it did was collect the water, and when it gave, it just put in like a gallon of water all over my shit. Like Light Fighter said that day, man, the rifle was drier than you were. I was like, yeah, but she made a good pillow because I slept right on top of her. Yeah, that's another thing. Like if you were that, like I have the Z mat, but like I carry one in my LBE gear in the fanny pack. I have one. Don't lay on her head, baby. Come here. You can lay with daddy. Just don't lay on Miracle's head. Now come on. Hold on, guys. Got to rearrange dogs. I got the damn rainbow dogs in here. I got blue ones, red ones, black ones. Like they're all in here with me. Black tricolors. But yeah, like here, you want to go, Miracle? Go. But yeah, that's why I double tarp it or run combination of tarp and yep, the bivy. Yeah. So I had the military issue like woodland waterproof bivy. They're only waterproof to a certain point. Um, and it just rained so hard and my shelter gave in. But like once I had that cup of coffee and got my wits about me again, but I'm getting a tarp that's 10.5 feet by 10 foot waterproof. Um, Light Fighters used a tarp that goes underneath your tent to keep it like moisture and stuff and come up. It's waterproof. That's all he had. It was cheap. But I got one of those. The waterproof bivy to sleep in is a must. Like it's a must. I already have a wabi and little blankets and shit. So, and if it gets too cold, I will. Sorry guys, I got to stretch my legs a little bit. I will run my wool blanket too, and I do have a sleeping bag, but it's not military issue. It's like an REI, but it's rated to like 15 below zero or some shit. Snug Pack, hey man, Snug Pack Jungle Blanket XL saved my ass in Missouri. Dude, I could wring the fucking water out of it and it still kept me warm. Like I'm gonna save up and get one. Like I've learned that if you can get the better gear, like buy once, cry once. Instead of buying 5 different things that never work, save up and buy the shit that you know is gonna work. So like everybody's trying to talk me out of buying a DZ rig. Like, don't buy a Crossfire DZ rig. They're $350. You can build one cheaper. I already got an LBE, but I really like that Crossfire. Maybe I might not get it. Maybe I might just revamp the belt on mine or something. But that DZ is pretty fucking badass. But you know where that Gore-Tex jacket is by chance, so I can show him the one that Light Fighter sent? Huh? So Life Fighters sent me home with a fucking military issue Gore-Tex rain jacket. It's an extra large. It fits kinda, but not with gear or anything. So I gave it to Mama Bear. So now Mama Bear has a badass Woodland Gore-Tex rain jacket. Um, so we're trying to gear up everything. But yeah, like I don't know, man. I like the Snug Pack Longs. I need to look at that one. But that Snug Pack is something else, dude. Like I was because he gave me the jungle blanket. He was like, it'll keep you warm, and we were expecting 40s and rain, which was what we got. But yeah, I got a wabi, I got a wool blanket, I have a sleeping bag, I got my little camp pillow. I didn't have any of that stuff. My ruck was my pillow, and the rifle was Mama Bear. I just snuggled up with the rifle, kept it next to me to try to keep it as dry as I could. And then when it really started, when it stopped raining finally, at like about 12:31 in the morning, it stopped raining. So I sat up, and everything was wet. My woodland top that I was going to wear on the ambush, camouflage. All I had was my hoodie on at this point. I just brought everything that was wet into the snug blanket and threw it over top of me and tried to use my body heat to dry off as much as I could. So, yeah, rain is something else, dude. Like, I know it. Like I always tell Mama, if it ain't raining, we ain't training. But when you're training and doing shit like that, and you're cold, and man, it's life changing. And I know the suck factor was probably 100, but like I needed it. I needed to go there, and I needed this shit, and that's what I signed up for. And that's why I didn't bitch, I didn't complain. And as light fighters, every time they'd come by, hey twin, how you doing? Fucking having a time of my life. And honestly I was. Everybody was like, man, you're just macho. No, I wasn't. I was having the time of my life. You would have had to carry me out of there on a fucking stretcher, and I probably still would have bitched about having to give up. Like I just won't. I came and signed up for that shit, and I did what I had to do to make it. And I was minimal gear. I was lucky to have what I had because I didn't. I flew in with nothing. I had my ruck and clothes. Everything else, light fighters let me borrow, and it was fucking amazing. Like, and it was also very humbling experience to be able to fly in someplace with nothing, get geared up with very little, left stuff that he had sitting around. Like, it was awesome shit, and it was just enough to get me through that 36 hours, and I was proud of that shit, man. A closed foam cell pad and an inflatable thermarest Marine Corps mat. Hey, Savage, what do you think about the Marine Corps bivy? I've been looking at them because the one that I was going to buy has you just zip it up and you're in a mummy bag. The Marine Corps one has a face place where it's like mosquito netting, so you can vent and get some oxygen, and like the mosquitoes won't eat you up. Have you used one? He said, oh, shit. He said, my old UK Army sergeant said, if it ain't raining, we ain't training. If it ain't snowing, we ain't going. That is badass, dude. Thank you for that, Outdoor Alley. That is cool. Yeah, they do. Yeah, and so the thing with me is I'm thinking about training one of my dogs to do patrolling and FTXs with me. A dog on a mission that is trained to be quiet, to let you know when people are around. They can smell, hear, and see way better than us, and they can carry their own shit. Like, you can put a pack on them, let them carry their own shit. Jacob, yes. So I have a question about that. Are you using it to like bury your shit in the woods? Or like, are you going to dig like a ranger grave trench in or something? Because if you're not digging in and you only need to take a shit every once in a while, just get a small trowel. Save the weight of the e-tool, man. Like, and with us, there was out of what we had 9 guys on the patrol with us, there were 2 e-tools. And you're fucking carrying one, and everybody be like, hey bro, can I borrow your e-tool for a minute? He'd be like, yeah, just don't bring no shit back on it, And we just cross-loaded like that. Like, so me and Lee have started. I learned this the other day on YouTube. I had never heard of it. And I'm sure some of the military guys, you guys cross-loaded all the time. Like, especially with Savage being a machine gunner, somebody was carrying something for him because he's carrying all them rounds. So why not cross-load? And instead of everybody in the patrol, now if you're going to go in someplace and dig in ranger grave, straight trenches, whatever, everybody carries an e-tool because everybody's going to be digging. And I would also recommend you bring like 7 sandbags with you if you're going to dig in. That way, as you're digging in, you can fill the sandbags and you can build your little something around you, Okay, yeah. So I'm thinking about getting the Marine Corps one, man. It's the same price as the other one, but I'll jump on it in a second. So if you're just going to be rucking and patrolling and you're not digging in, you're going to be sitting for 2 or 3 hours and moving to another position for 3 or 4 hours and then moving to your final position for 5 or 6 hours and then doing the ambush, you don't need a shovel. One person in your group can carry. Now, if you're going by yourself and you're not going to be digging in, just get you a little garden trowel. throw it in your pack. Just something that you can dig a hole and poop in. You know what I mean? Little cat hole. But yes, to the bivy. The one that I used was just the old woodland camouflage one out of the sleep system. But I saw the new Marine Corps one, and it has the vent in it, and I was kind of like, damn, I really like that one. And it was like $60 more than the other one. So I ruck a full-size E-tool. I'd rather have it use it, break roots, ground level, dig a trench around my tent, dig a ranger grave, dig a Dakota fire pit, and yep, yeah. I mean, Light Feathers was like, you want to carry an E-tool? And I was like, well, yeah. Like, he's like, we're not digging in. Okay, just remember, we're not digging in. And he was like, if you need to take a shit, he gave me an SE5 knife that was that fucking big. He's like, use that. I'm like, bro, I'm not sticking the blade of that knife in that ruddy ass ground. Rocks, Missouri is rocky. Here, babe. She's coming down. Yeah, well, okay, yeah. So there, yeah, I figured you're old school, Robert. I pretty much knew. Yeah, digging in is, yeah, like, I've only dug a ranger grave to just see. I mean, I dug a fucking 7-foot long hole that was about 1.5 feet deep, maybe a little bit more. Something I could lay down in. I could put my gear in one and I could lay down in it. You know what I mean? It's not really a good fighting position because I want to be able to stand up, but I'd have to dig one like 10 foot deep. So that'd be a long day to be digging. But yeah, I have my E-tool. I actually have 2 E-tools. I actually have 3 E-tools, but one is in my ruck right now. If Mama could grab my ruck, I could unzip it, and it's right at the bottom. I put it at the very bottom of my ruck and then put my waterproof bag on top of it. SAS some soft 1095 you can take. Yeah, I know, and I know they could, but Twin being a knife guy, man, I really didn't want to stick that fucking real expensive SE down in the ground. And Lightfooters was like, do it, man. It's like, I'm telling you, it's okay. We can fix it if it gets dull. Like, so yeah, but that's what I carried. But yeah, we've been talking about crossloading. As a saw gunner, we had to carry our own gear. Only M240 and above got help. Okay. Yeah, so I didn't know, man. I didn't know if that's y'all's SOP was back in the day, but I know that a lot of people are talking about it now. Like, if one person is carrying certain equipment, then other people can take shit for them. But I mean, it's kind of cool. Like, I learned it about P&W Gorilla. The guy, he's like, I'm gonna carry this 2-man tent, so somebody else is gonna carry like my wool blanket and my shit for me. So when I can ruck this tent in, and then they can ruck my stuff in and do it like that. But in UK Miller, it's a 2-man trench, about 7 foot long and 5 foot deep and 3 foot wide. Yep, that's cool. Yep. So at 5 foot, I'd still be, quite over the fucking trench. I just have to be sitting there and pop up and shoot and go back down. But I'm hoping to do an FTX where we can dig in. I have 10 sandbags. My brother Lee was an infantry guy, so he was like, you need some sandbags, man. And I was like, why do infantry guys carry sandbags? He's like, because if you're digging in position, trenching in, and you're going to be there, you fill the sandbags with the dirt, you can stack it up, make you a better fighting position. I hate digging fighting holes. It sucks ass. I know it does. I've dug enough holes with a shovel at work and just doing shit around. It's like, man, I can imagine digging a fucking 5 foot deep, 7 foot long by 3 foot wide trench with a fucking E-tool. That'd be some work, buddy. Yeah, dangerous. That's another place I had heard it. Empty sandbags. Yeah, I carry empty sandbags. They're light. They're about that long. I just roll 6 or 7 up, stick them down in my ruck on the side. They don't even have to be in the waterproof part. I just load them around my ruck where I can. And like I said, if you're going to dig in, 1 pickaxe to 10 guys. Jesus Christ. And y'all, that was a treasured necessity, man. I would like to find like one of the old E-tools that had the pick on the back and the shovel on the other side so you could use it like that and then flip it and dig. Mine doesn't have that. I just fold mine over and can use it like a pick. But that's something. That's when you know you're digging in. And I know another thing, what I would have carried my tomahawk with me. I know it's useless, everybody. A rock is highly modified LS pack. My ruck is keep breaking zippers on other packs. I'm mounting my E-tool to the side on school. Like, yep. What now? Yeah. Hey man, thank you for subbing. Thank you for joining us, brother, and thank you for your service for our allied country. Yeah, my ruck now is officially going to be my large Alice for anything from 36 up. From 36 down, my Condor is good, but some of the straps are starting to fray. I don't know if it's mouse damage or dog damage or just old, but yeah, it still works fine. And I have a Rothco little small 24-hour pack that I would wear that with my LBE gear because it doesn't have a kidney belt. I can just set it like I can put the ruck on and set it on my butt pack. So my buddy was an infantry in the recon unit. He told me that he had one pickaxe for every 10 dudes in the field. That sucks ass, dude. Yes. So I carried merino wool socks. I had merino wool socks on at the FTX. I have one pair that I wear, and I carry 2 to 3 more pairs, depending on the amount. For 36 hours, I had 3 pairs of socks, one that I wore and one in my pack. I changed them one time. My boots were really fucking excellent, but I have, this was in my pack. I always have this in my ruck, as well as this too. These are always with twin. I always have foot powder and I always have Gold Bond, and I always have Bordeaux's baby diaper rash medicine for chafing. It's amazing. Like it's amazing. You know, it's just amazing. Dude, I wish I could show you mine, Dangerous. I have a large Alice, but it has a bunch of shit added to it. It doesn't have the original shoulder straps. It has the Molly 2 Woodland that you can pull and they just fall off. It's got a Marine Corps kidney belt, and it's got like all the pull through tabs, you know, like the old metal tabs that Alice had, have all been replaced with fast buckles, and it's got a bunch of pouches sewn into it. It's a badass ruck, man. It's the best one that I have. I was really proud of the Condor until I started looking at some of the shit's fraying, so I might end up buying another Condor pack if they're. I paid like $80 for that pack. I have a little Maxpedition one that Light Fighter sent, but it's kind of more. I'm just going to use it for more like a EDC gray man bag for like around town. Like I can carry some shit with me. I had to carry the Hoogan tool as a Marine when I had so heavy, just break down the door. Started carrying a shotgun with gas. Yeah, exactly. That cold was all right, and being wet was okay. Like if it was warm and wet was fine. I got cold and wet, and like I was fucking cold. Like I was like, man, I've never been this cold and wet. Like it was bad. But I just stuck it through, man. You just got to. I had some warm cup of coffee helped. That's another thing I will say. If it's raining and pouring out, a way to heat water up, or like, you know, if you really can't start especially if you're really doing patrols and people are hunting you ain't gonna want to start a little jet bowl or something. But a way to keep like just a little SB stove or something you can put a little fuel chip on and light it would heat up water. That's life changing shit. Yeah, Dangerous. That's it. That's hey, what's up, Glory? Yeah, better late than never, brother. Yeah, I carry extra socks, extra underwear. I had extra shirt. Like depending on how long we were going to be out there, I would carry like maybe a change of clothes. My brother Lee was even like, if you're out there for a long time, a change of boots. He was like, keeping boots in your ruck is a necessity. Yes, now I know the meaning of embrace to suck. Yes, I learned that one. I made 550 cord handle, replaced the buckles with new. Say, hey man, one thing I don't have on it, man, is the handle part. I'd need to make one out of paracord. I might have to get up with you, Savage. Maybe you can teach me how to do that. Damn. Yeah, a Light Fighter's made a hooligan. He's a fireman, so he's got one. He made one cool. Like, I don't really have. I have a sledgehammer that's painted camouflage for like breaching doors, or my tomahawk. I could hack through one. My shotguns are too big to be toting. Like, I'd like to get one of them little shockwaves to carry for like the breaching rounds, but I'm hoping I don't have to breach any doors and do no CQB because I don't want to die. Hopefully, I mean, I like the patrolling and shit. I know there's way more than just going out in the woods and patrolling and stuff like that. You're going to maybe have to enter a building. So I do know some of that stuff, but I know enough of it to know that you can't do it alone, and you still ain't going to be good at it, even if you have some people with you and you practice it every day. Like, like I get it, man. Like I'm not naive to the fact that CQB for civilians, even for military, it's fucking way too much. So like I'm all about learning everything and doing stuff, man, but there's just some things you're going to have to know that it's probably not going to be the best to do alone or to do with a team, even if you train. Like, you know, this. So, man, I got up, man, even on my day off, we got up at what, 6? Fucking alarm didn't go off and we were up either way. So it was like, damn, man. Twin and Mama Bear. I'm going to try and go live sometime. Yes, I will drop in. I'm subscribed to you, brother. So when you do your live, I'll jump in and you can. Uh-oh. I'm down. This is my favorite monster, guys. Just like my favorite crayon, the red one. But yeah, man, I learned so much there. Like I said, I got a little YouTube uh, wish list going on. You know, I put everything in wish list on my YouTube. I got to get a new fanny pack because mine just got fucking fucked. Ah, Kendall, thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much for that. He said, to help with the rain issue, I have some covers to use. A ring would help rain here. Yeah, I run thermals. I did have thermal underwear with me. The problem is I didn't have a top. All I have is the bottoms, but that really did help. I run thermals, rain gear, sleep gear, socks, med, foot powder, wipes, hygiene gear, medical ammo, recharging equipment, e-tool, machete, small cook kit, food, water, and hammock in a map kit. Hell yeah, dude! Like here, I wish I could like. Can you screenshot that? Like I got to make a gear video, guys. I got to do it. I don't really have a place to lay everything out, but I'm trying to get the yeah savages. I'm just getting everybody's like what Robert carried, what Savage carried, dangerous. Like I know what I carry with light fighters. I know I'm going to more training events. Um, so I'm just trying. I'm gonna get all. I have the problem with my shit is I want Gore-Tex rain gear, but finding them in my size is crazy. I can get a 3X top, but I don't need 3X bottoms. I need a 3X chart. I need a 3X tall top, and like extra large bottoms because I have long legs, but I have a real small waist. Considering I mean my length is 36, my waist is 38. Like in times when I've gained a little bit because man I've been working a little bit more and eating a little bit more, trying to get ready for the next season. And okay, I'll check out the Snug Pack Lonosphere. I need to be writing on. I had a notepad and a pen, but I don't know what happened to them. I got a pen. Where's my notepad? You know, that's yeah. I really like that. I got a Bobby. I got a wool blanket. Babe, she's trying to get up there with Sassy. Sassy's gonna fuck her up. No. And but yeah, I'm just getting the more events you attend, the more tricks. Yes, that's exactly, and that's why I'll never miss another Light Fighters event. I got invited to go to One Shepherd with Brent0031, and that's in Missouri as well. So and the SNS Training Solutions, um, they're in Missouri. So I guess God's telling me to go to Missouri because you can train with all these people. Like, but I want to. I'm a light fighter, man. Like I'm sticking with Brock and light fighters. I'm gonna try to make every event until eventually I've been to enough to where I can become a team leader and I can start teaching them some stuff, like survival skills, escape and evasion, tracking. I'm gonna learn everything, man. I am fucking addicted to the light fighters events, bro. Like it's just, and then once I move there and I have all my ducks in a row, all my gear where I need it, I will be where I need to be. So okay, so the Columbia Omnitech for rain gear. Like, dude, yeah, I don't have to be military issue. As long as it's OD green, I'll rock it. Or if I can get it in Woodland, I would. But yeah, there's a lot. I've been looking at other places like like the like backpackers and shit. How do they pack food? How do they carry so much for so long? What works, what don't? Like, I carry a wabi in a green bag with foam and inflatable pad. Winter, I had big 70 Swiss cold weather bag to hang. Okay. So with me, if it was like extreme cold, I would carry my waterproof bivy, my sleeping bag, my wabi, and a wool blanket. Maybe the wabi, but if it was super cold, I would have I know the wool blanket because I can always wrap up inside of that in the sleeping bag. Or if I can't use the sleeping bag, I got the wool blanket. So if it's cold and wet, I can still be warm. Like I would have took a wool blanket with me on that, but it weighed so much when I get wet. That's the only bad side. But yes, that's what I want to do, man. And learn. Like I said, man, I learn. I know a lot. Like I'm not ignorant to this whole thing. Like I've been doing it for years. But it's nice to get out with people you don't know, with people you don't know hunting you, and then take it serious. Like these motherfuckers, if they shoot that blank at you, you take your head off. You're dead. You know what I mean? Like, and it was just awesome. And I learned that I'm strong in some things, and I learned that I need work in other things, and I know now what I need to have on me. If they're gonna say if it's gonna rain and be cold, I know what I need. Like, and I love it, dude. It was so much. Dennis, what is up? Hell yeah, dude. Savage said his family uses it, and you can get it in like green, like military type green. So yeah, I'll check it out, man. Hope you've been doing well, brother. Hope you've been doing well. So, but yeah, I know. I wish Mama's got a Gore-Tex raincoat now, so Mama's got some cool shit too now. I can't what I can't wear or can't use because it didn't work for me or it's a little too small. It all goes to Mama Bear. So it's always good. Oh, I never stop. I'll never stop learning, and that's what I mean. Never. Even in, no, I'll never. I'm a fucking sponge. Mama Bear will tell you, dude. I'm always Skull Shooter. What's up? I'm always learning, reading, taking notes, writing stuff down from videos that I'm like, man, that's awesome. You know, like that's why I carry that. That's why you need this. That's why I told her I got a pen right here. I was like, man, I need my notebook so I can start writing all this shit down. And I can't find my freaking notebooks. They're all discombobulated. There should be one. Light Fighters, what's up, my brother? I miss you, homie. Oh, what's up, Sniper Hobo? Oh, hell yeah, man. Damn, I hope nobody was hurt. But I miss you, homie. I'll be out there soon, too, man. We are ready. Carhartt duck fabric or leather for wind. No shit. Like, yeah, the wind, like, and then I know, too, man. I mean, I know I need some thermals because it's going to be cold as balls, especially when it's raining, you need water. Anybody have experience with, like, the military thermals, the waffle top and bottom? Like, I don't know. I mean, there's so much you can get, like, civilian type shit that would probably be a lot better. But the evolution kit is always changing. Yeah, mine's definitely always changing. One minute you think you need this, the next minute you're like, no, I don't need that. I need this. Like, so I am really looking forward to maybe getting a DZ Crossfire DZ rig, but we're gonna see. I still do have my own LBE, and hell, I took it out the other day and was messing with it, so I got 8 magazines on it, my butt pad, which has first aid, a poncho, in it right now, and I had a Nalgene bottle with a cup. And I have a like squeezable water bottle that you can just pop and like pour into a cup and it filters it out. I can't remember the name of it, but it's a nice one. But I'm gonna once the weather I can paint some stuff. I'm gonna take my Nalgene bottles, take a strip of tape and put on it over where you see how much is in it. It tells you how many liters or whatever's in it. I'm gonna put a piece of tape. I'm gonna paint it camouflage. I also had a Source water bladder. I think mine was Source. If it was Camelback or Source, but I think Light Fighters only uses a Source. So fishnet thermals, I've heard about those, bro. Like I'm gonna take a look at them too. I was watching these guys. They were in Poland or something, and they had the fishnet ones, and they were supposed to be really warm. I use polytops, polypro tops and bottoms, not waffle top, but they're good too. I have them, but I like the ones I have. Mine were just cheap ones, but they helped. When it was really cold, man, I was in my little shelter. I fucking stripped down, put those on, pulled my merino wool socks up to cover my legs a little more, and it helped. Yeah, a bunch of Euro companies use them. Yeah, and that says something because they get hella snow where they're at, dude. I run base layer, waffle, or knit, and fleece. Yeah, so I have a fleece watch cap, and I have a woodland camouflage. That was another thing that saved me was the watch cap that Light Fighters was like, you need a watch cap. And I'm like, oh, okay. And I took it, but I was so happy when I had it. I was like, holy shit, I forgot I got that. I put it on and it was a big help, man. Like it, not just for morale, but like your heat is coming out of your head. And this hat, it's not breathable. It's a fitted hat. Like this is what I wore. I didn't have a boonie. I had a boonie with me, but I never wore it. I just wore this cap. I mean, it still got face paint in the inside of it from the, you said you just want to be in the fishnets around the other guys. But Light Fighters will look good in fishnets, man. Yeah, I got to keep the knees warm, man. Like I did good. I thought my ankle might give me a problem or nothing, man, but no. Anything but cotton for the base layer. Yeah. What do you want, Blackie? What's your cord? Ooh, she just missed that. I know cotton kills. I had a cotton hoodie and that it wasn't the best. My top, all that shit, but I'm working on all that now. Like I needed to learn. So he said it keeps snagging on his nipple rings. Hey, I had my nipple pierced. I had my left one pierced. I was going to get a hand grenade tattooed around it and then be the pin on the hand grenade. But I was doing tree work and putting a piece of wood in the chipper and it swapped and it caught it and it hurt so fucking bad. It didn't rip it out or anything, but like it came out. Like it was more than. Yeah, cotton. So I didn't have a good shell. I stayed dry. Once I put my hoodie on and got under the shelter, the only thing that really got wet on my hoodie was like the arms a little bit. But I'm gonna get. I have, like I said, I have a plan now. Like I definitely have a plan, and I have a list of stuff that I'm gonna check off. It's not expensive. It's not most high dollar shit, but I'm gonna get it all. Yeah, it is comfortable as fuck though. That's what I'm saying. Hey, Sister Krista. Good morning, horsepower. Yep, just got to keep it dry. That's imperative. And keeping anything dry in conditions like we were in, it's all wet. Like my ruck was soaked, but the pack liners kept my shit inside. And I did have Ziploc bags for like phone, wallet, anything that I didn't want wet. So that was a good thing too. I'm not a cold weather person. My layers start at medium, go all the way up to extra, double, extra large. Just yeah, exactly. Merino wool is the way to go these days for socks. That's what I took. They were awesome. I wear them to work, man. They keep your feet warm, dry, uh, and they're comfortable, man. Yeah, they're just comfortable, and they were reasonably expensive, but inexpensive. But that's a small price to pay for when your feet are good. Like your feet have to be good. They call them your Jesus wheels. Some muck boots. Mama wears muck boots out here. Oh yeah, it's great. Oh, it's great. Yeah, I still got some too. Still got a couple jars left. I am going to get a care package sent because I want some edibles and some oil. But yeah, it was great. All right, I'll check it out, dude. I'll check it out there. Yeah, that is awesome. I will. But yep. But like I said, I got my list. Gotta start getting ready, man. That mama will tell you, dude. When I came back, I was hooked. Like I'm going to fucking Missouri, and I'm gonna go to every fucking Lightfooters event, and I want to just I want to train, and ruck when I'm not training. And my brother Lee said when we move out, he'll come out and hang out and do some Lightfooters events too. So a Zippo hand warmer. Hey, that was another thing. My team leader John gave me hand warmers. Like right when we were stepping off to go to the ambush, he was like, "Hey, twin, I got some hand warmers. You want a set?" I was like, "Hell, anything, man. Like I'll take them." And I put them in my hip pockets. Man, they were freaking amazing, dude. I use a Zippo hand warmer, Lean. So I have to check into them too. The little hand warmers, man, I just stuck them in my pockets, and when we were walking, and I didn't have to hold my rifle, I could put my hands in and warm up. And it kept my pockets, like my crotch area, was getting warm. So, you lose heat from your genital area too. So it was pretty cool. Watch her. If she jumps, she's gonna knock everything off. Dude, damn, I'm not. You ever seen a Zippo hand warmer? I think I had. They're like a little metal box. I can't really remember, but I use hand warmers. Wife had electric hand warmers. Calling people off the helicopter all day in the winter. I bet, dude. Yeah. Oh no shit. I'm gonna have to check them. Yeah, I have Marine Corps like Bates boots. The only problem I have with mine is where I got them. They were cheap. I think there was like they got turned back because they were fucked up. Like the thread on one side of my left boot came loose, and you could see like the sewing machine kind of went a little too far, and the thread didn't bind in. But I'm gonna get some shoe goo and fix it with the shoe goo. It's a weird art style, but it's about this guy called Quirrell who's depressed and is trying to feel better, but he falls back to negative thoughts to hurt himself. Oh no shit! I'll check it out. He said, but it seems scary. I mean, yeah. I don't. I'd hate for a lithium battery to explode in my pocket or in my hand or in my hoodie or something. But now I'm gonna get better gear and more better. I want to get better like clothes too. Like I need better clothing and shit too. So my leather boots, put on a bunch of pairs of socks, and wear my rubber, the kind of boots. Oh yeah, hell yeah. Mama's got insulated muck boots. When we go hunting, she can wear them. So he said, I'd rather have a burning wick in my pocket than a lithium battery. So it's got like a burning wick inside. God bless America, dog. Lay down, Blackie. Lay down. Huh, that's crazy. Sassy, good morning. Lay down. Lay down. She's trying to get to me, but she's wide open. She said, Mama, I'm going to go outside. Time for the motherfuckers to go out and play outside for a while. So we're going to go for, I'd say like 10 more minutes. We'll make it 30-minute, hour and 30-minute one today, and then we'll do hour, 2 hours tomorrow. It's a catalytic flame, not wick, so much better. Oh, okay. Yeah, the hand warmers. I mean, I used to use them hunting and use them at work because when you're brushing, and I can't paint with a fucking glove on for some reason. Like the little rubber gloves, maybe when we do oil base, so I'm not getting it all over me. But like the like regular like work gloves, it's hard to hold the brush. I got to be able to feel it. You know what I mean? And but yeah, like I get the hand warmers, put them in my pocket, so then when I'm standing there, I can when we're not working, I can warm my hands up. Or if we're working and I have no choice because I'm about to drop my paintbrush because I can't feel my hands, I'll put my hands in. So I'm gonna look at one of those, man. That'd be pretty cool. He said the Zippo warmers smolder. Okay. Huh. He said I had y'all playing through my UCB radio. That's cool. I'm on the radio, man. I'm on the radio. Yeah, but I was looking, man, like so much. I'm gonna use my Alice. I'm really bummed out that my fanny pack got chewed, and then the straps on my Condor are messing up. And that's one of the things that I really liked that Lightfutter showed me about the DZ stuff is like you can change things without having. They're not sewn in; they're just looped into certain parts of the pack. So that's pretty cool, man. My nose is itching. Bad thoughts he has is calling the noise downstairs. Downstairs is a black figure called room that represents his sadness, and the more he tries to contain, the worse it gets. Damn, dude. Yeah, I need to check that out. I'll watch it and see. You may think I don't have time. Oh, I don't know what I just did. And that's crazy. I'm hungry. What do y'all want for breakfast? Well, what time is it? It's only 10:56. It's almost 11. Go get something. We'll figure something out. I had a fleece with Matt pocket in the bag, and I put the warmer in the pocket. It was deer hunting, and it kept me back warm in the winter. No shit. You got money for Hardee's? I was about to say, you got money for Hardee's. You better share it, girl. I don't got that much money left, baby. After we got everything we needed. We got money for gas for the generator for today and tomorrow. And we can go to, me and Mama are going to go to Food Line and see what we can find. Hello from India. Instead of spending $20 at Hardee's, I can spend 20 or 30 bucks at home at Food Line, and we can get a little bit and get some chicken and stuff to cook for lunch. I've got gas. We'll figure it out, Maddie. I have a Columbia titanium shell with gray Nautica shell. Most of the rest is American or Swiss military. I am in America, east coast of the United States, for another couple months. Yeah, I will. I'll check it out, man. Like hell, I do all that stuff. We'll check it out. Man, my camera is good on this. So like the sun coming in, it's kind of weird. Yeah, in the east coast of the United States, in North Carolina, in central North Carolina right now. I'm looking to go to Missouri though. That's my new mission is Mission, Missouri. Get my ass and my shit there and get moved in and settled into a nice place, and we can do it like that. So, what are you guys doing? I'm getting hungry, so we might jump off. You ready? Go get some food? We'll go get some food. So I will be back on tomorrow morning, guys. I'm not going to give a time because every time I try to do a time, I'm like 30 minutes late or an hour early or something like that. So let's shoot between 8 and 10. Being it is Sunday, let everybody sleep in. We'll probably do it around 9, 9:30, 10 o'clock. Jump on for an hour or two, man. We're building a credit because even with VA loan interest. Yeah, I know, dude. That's what we're trying to do, man, is get fucking money saved and work on some credit. And that way, get a couple things tied up, a couple things sold so we can get the fuck on here, man. Yep. I love you guys. Y'all stay safe out there, man. I know the world's getting crazy, and just train like your life depends on it because it fucking does. Adrian, take it easy. Take care, brother. I miss you guys. It was great being here again, guys. I miss doing my live chats. And I was in a bad mood when I got on, but now I'm in a great mood getting off. So it always helps, man. But tomorrow we'll do another one. We'll have some monsters and dip, and we'll hang out and talk about nothing. So I love you guys, man. Y'all stay safe out there, dude. Keep your head up. Stay vigilant. Stay safe. Watch your six, guys. Always forward. I love y'all.